everybody, Roy Williams here again. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, because I certainly am. But you know what? A lot of times that's a choice. I choose to be healthy. I choose to have a good attitude. I choose to think positive thoughts. We'll get into that another day, because I'm telling you, it is a choice. Today, though, what I want to do is show you the difference between being strong and healthy and having muscle compared to being overweight. This, believe it or not, I wish you was here so you could feel it. That's 5 pounds of muscle, and that's about the space that 5 pounds of muscle takes up in your body. Guess what? That is a replication of 5 pounds of fat and the amount of space it takes up in the human body. Which do you want? This is real simple, folks. How do you get this? And how do you get this? I know, let's start with this one. Nobody wants to hear working out. And if you're like me, I don't want to be great, big, and bulky like my son Seth. I mean, he's a monster. He's a bodybuilder. He's got great big muscles. He started working out when he was like 12 or 13 years old. And he's 33 and he's still doing it. He likes it. So, you know, if you like it, I guess it's easy. This comes hard. This is not easy. This takes no effort at all. That's the difference right there. It's so easy to get caught up in a lifestyle, especially in the United States of America, where we're blessed by the good Lord above and we're a wealthy nation. Even if you're poor in America, you're probably 3% of the richest people if you compare it to all the people in the whole world. And as a result of that, food is everywhere. You know, I've told people before, and it's true, you know, in America, if you want to eat, you can find food. You can get food at almost any convenience store, anywhere you go. As a matter of fact, you can drive up to a window, throw money in the window, and they'll throw food back in your car. You can go to a machine in America and drop some money in it, and guess what? It'll drop food out the bottom of it. And as a result of that, the problem in America is we eat too much, and we eat the wrong kinds of foods. And this is the result, especially when you don't get any exercise, which creates this. This is your body storing excess sugar. Remember, fat cells don't store fat. Fat cells store sugar, which is what? Well, sugar and carbohydrates, bread, potatoes, pasta, rice, that kind of stuff. When you eat too much of that stuff, if you put it in this end, sugar's not going to go out the other end. It's either going to be burned or it's going to be stored. And when you store that stuff, you get bigger and bigger. It's a real simple equation. All right? I know people don't like those things, but this is a simple one. You eat more calories than you burn, you get this. You eat the same amount of calories that you burn, you stay the same. You burn more calories than you eat, and you lose this. Now, this requires working out. It does. I mean, you don't get healthier, you don't get stronger, you don't do anything without effort, except what? Get uglier. I'm sorry, y'all, that ain't pretty. Most people I show it to don't even want to touch it. And that's fake. But it's real on the human body, and it's not comfortable, and it's dangerous to your health. Don't you I don't have to go this with you. Look at all the different websites now that tells you the dangers of even being a little bit overweight. And then think about the fact that almost 30% of the American population is now obese. It's just crazy. You don't have to be. Now, let's talk about this just a minute. I want you to be strong. I want you to be healthy. I don't necessarily want you to be a bodybuilder. I ain't talking about being an athlete even. I'm talking about getting some stinking exercise. You know, the human body was made to move. It's made to accomplish things. It's designed to go. It's not designed to be sitting in a chair watching TV and potato chips. And there's nothing wrong with watching TV or occasionally eating potato chips. But remember, potato chips are potatoes. That starch, carbohydrates, turns to what in your body? Sugar. What sugar do? Makes more of this. because that's where it gets stored. It ain't going to be released. Remember that. This requires you to walk. It requires you to use your arms. It requires you to do some kinds of exercise. But the difference in the two is not just visible. It's emotional. Do you realize that? Hormones are made from fat, made from oils. Hormones, all the hormones are made from fat. When you get a lot extra of this, even your hormones get out of whack. Now you may be depressed or have anxiety or just feel bad all the time, don't have any energy. That's what these things do. Increase your risk of diabetes and heart disease and several types of cancer. When you got this, you feel good. You got energy. You can move. Life is better. You look better. You're more appealing. And not just appealing to everybody else, to yourself. When you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? Go stand in front of the mirror naked. Don't make sure you know audience. But go look at yourself in the mirror and look at your body closely. Did you know most people, when they see themselves in the mirror naked, the only thing they look at is their face? Stop that. It all belongs to you. Look at it and make some new decisions and decide which one you want most, and then move. Walking is one of the best exercises you'll ever learn to do. My favorite exercise of all time is hiking. I love nature. I love to get out in the wilderness. I love to hike. Do what you enjoy doing that requires you to move. Now, to make sure you don't get a lot of this, it's real simple. Cut your sugar out. Not all of it, but cut it way back. Keep your sugar in control. Eat the least amount on any plate should be your starch, carbohydrates, breads, potatoes, pasta, and rice. Not saying you shouldn't eat it. Just make sure it's the smallest amount. To get this, what you got to have? Protein. You got to eat a lot of protein to grow muscle. Why? What is muscle? It's protein. So if you want to grow muscle, you got to put protein in the body. Drink you a really good protein shake. Whey protein is awesome. There's so many health benefits to whey protein. I know you may be lactose intolerant. Believe it or not, they make some whey protein now that's lactose free. So, but you know, get your protein. Eat a lot of eggs. Eat a lot of meats, especially fish, chicken, and turkey, the good clean meats. Okay, and it's okay to eat a good cut of lean beef every now and then, but make sure you're getting your protein. There's other ways to get protein, but those are the main ways. Eggs. If you love eggs, I love eggs. I can live on eggs. But you know what? I make sure I don't eat the stuff that causes this. And at 61 years old, 210 pounds of lean muscle. Well, okay, maybe not all muscle, but enough of it that I can maintain my own self-esteem. And that's what it's all about too. Make your choice, folks. It's not hard to do. Make the right choices. Keep the carbohydrates low, keep the proteins high, drink lots of water. The rest will take care of itself, I promise you. Roy Williams here. God bless you. Truth will set you free.